Ready?
Ready?
Hey everyone, welcome back to the latest episode of Snitchin'. It's your host, Kristen.
And Brittany, get ready for the best part of your day.
We're back at you with another great guest episode. It's Wednesday. And this time we have a little interior design action coming your way. We have on with us Sarah, who is an interior designer based up in Beverly. Sarah, welcome to the pod.
Hi. Thank you for having me.
So excited.
This is going to be great. Brittany and I are very excited about this topic. And we were talking before we came on here. So Sarah and we just found out, second cousins.
Thanks, AI.
Chat GBT it.
Exactly.
Honestly, I think Brittany's really gotten me onto the Chat GPT game. It's a game changer.
I'm obsessed with AI. Yeah.
I was against it for a while. We now use it quite often at work.
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
Yes. I'm like, I don't like that I'm using this, but wow, is it convenient?
Oh, yeah, I bet. Yeah, that must be like weird for you with work, like in a more creative realm.
Yeah, but it helps with like writing up proposals and writing just wording things professionally.
Yeah, makes sense.
I was kind of against it too. I mean, I'm definitely on board now, but I always thought like it would, I don't know why. I think maybe I thought it was like cheating or something, but it's not. Like it was just
not. Then that's what I feel too. I feel like it's cheating, but then I'm still having to like prompt it.
Yeah.
Do a little work for it to come back and tell me.
It's like using a calculator.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's a great analogy. Yeah. Yeah, that's a great point. Well, it did help us figure out how Sarah and I are related because basically we're like, are we second cousins? Are we first cousins removed? My mother and Sarah's mother are first cousins.
Yeah.
That makes us second cousins. And your mom is my first cousin twice removed.
Once removed?
Once removed. That was it. Yeah.
I'm convinced no one knows what that means.
No, I always just say you're my cousin. And then like people who don't know, they're like, oh, and I'm like, well, like kind of, sort of. I mean, a little
keep it broad.
Yeah, keep it broad. But yeah, no, I'm pumped to talk to you about this. We do like to start with maybe a little bit of just like your background, Sarah. When did you first start getting into design? Was that kind of your career path from the get-go? How'd we get here?
Interior design was not my career path from the get-go, but it's been something I've always been into. Even like my parents are into like keeping a nice house and things looking well. It's not my style particularly, but they're always into like, my mom used to make curtains and pillows and stuff like that. So it's something I've always been interested in. And they let me like design my own bedroom as a kid and stuff like that. But
love that.
I actually went to school for graphic design, so not far off, but so I did school of graphic design. I graduated during the recession, which was horrible. It took a while for me to get a job in design, and I ended up working for a children's publishing company for 10 years, and that was like so much fun. Worked in the city. It was great. Then COVID happened, and I got laid off. My son was probably, what was he, 6 or 7 months old when I got laid off. And I'm like, no one's hiring.
Yeah.
I have no daycare. And I was like, well, what do I do? So I just kind of sat at home on unemployment for a little bit. And I was like, I started being like, I don't know if I want to continue this career path. I had already worked from home for a couple of years with the publishing company, and I liked that flexibility. And a lot of the jobs I was looking at were like, no, you kind of are going to have to come into an office in the city. And just with a young kid, and my husband works long hours. I was like,
not realistic.
Yeah. And so I knew of an interior designer who I'd worked with in the past, which is kind of funny. We worked at an animal clinic together. So so my mom is a vet tech. So she's like a nurse. Or during college and then a little after, I worked there part-time. The woman I work with now, Olivia Cronky, she was there as also a vet tech, but she had always been like really into design, and like we would talk about her house and all this stuff. And she ended up leaving shortly after I left, and she went back to school, got a degree, and then started doing her own thing. And I had followed her for years. And finally, after I got laid off, I was like, you know what? I'm reaching out to Olivia and just seeing, can I come shadow you and just
figure it out? Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, come along. So we just did that for a while. And I just was like following her around on job sites and learning about fabrics and all this stuff. And then it just was like, okay, we really like working together. So now we've been working together now, what is it, 5 years?
Amazing.
That's so
It's
cool.
been great. Yeah. She's just like taught me so much along the way. And there's things I still need to get more into, like a lot of the AutoCAD or SketchUp programs where you can actually do 3D drawings or construction drawings.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's where I'm like lacking. With my graphic design, I'm able to at least, I can draw it out, but I'm still learning how to use the 3D software.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah.
We're going to get there.
Yeah.
I feel like that's not what I first think of when I think of like interior design, but it makes sense that you have to be able to kind of like draw or
Yes. And that's what
visually
a lot of-
represent
Yeah.
something.
A lot of people don't get it. And even I didn't at first. You think of like, oh, they're just picking out pillows and, pretty stuff. There's a lot more that goes into it. A lot of construction knowledge you need to have. You need to learn plumbing, tile, a lot of code. Like the vanity should be this size and the toilet has to be this much room between the vanity and the toilet.
Yeah.
You learn it as you go. I feel like even if I went to school, I probably wouldn't have known all this stuff. You just learn it on the go. But yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff, but there's a lot of
like technical knowledge.
A lot of just doing billing and ordering things and tracking orders, and the orders come in damaged. So then I have to contact the vendor and figure out that. So there's a lot of other stuff that people just don't know about or see, but it's fun.
Interesting.
I think I would like that it's like project based too. Like I feel like there's something really satisfying about starting a room, starting a project, and then like seeing the finished product. That feels like
sounds so fun.
It really does. So a few things you said there. First off, Britt, you would love Sarah's mom's style. I mean, I remember going to your parents' house, but that was before they moved. So their old house. Gorgeous. How would you describe her style?
Traditional. I think I
feel like it's like cozy.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
It's so cozy. They loved for a while they loved that like Tuscany design, like a lot of reds and yellows and
pretty.
But like she always had a very well done house.
It was gorgeous.
You can tell when someone has like the knack.
Oh, 1000%. Also, what you said about decorating your room as a kid, was there anything better?
That is so cool. Yeah.
Really, yes. Yeah. Although I went through a stage where I like plastered my walls. I mean, I think there was only one wall that had paint. All of them were like boy band cutouts. And I made like my own wallpaper pretty much.
Yeah. Sounds like Kristen's room.
Yes.
I was very much in the team NSYNC camp. I don't know how you felt.
I was a Backstreet Boy.
Oh, okay. Well, there's
we all have our things.
Yeah, we can respect each other.
Totally. Okay, so you take the leap. I love that you just, kind of decided to go for it and reached out to your friend and decided to get going and working together and change career paths. I forgot that you worked at Kids Books. Obviously, you were there for a really long time.
Yes. 10 years, yeah.
Did you do like the illustrations? What'd you do there?
So we would do some basic illustrations, but it was mainly I would work with illustrators and give them art direction and then take the artwork. Sometimes I would have to edit it. And then I would do cover designs, the layouts of the books.
Oh, that's so fun.
We specialize in a lot of activity books, but we also specialize in like baby cloth books. So it was like almost like creating stuffed animals and lift-a-flaps and stuff like that. Fun. I still do some freelance children's book design on the side. It's nice to like stay involved in it.
Well, Britt, you and Sarah are both boy moms to two boys. So
you got two boys? Yeah.
You have two boys? What?
Yes.
How old?
Almost 5 and 2.
Okay. Yep. 6 and 3.
Yeah. So we're in the same boat.
It's exhausting.
Yeah. There are no words.
Exhausting. Yes.
There are no words.
And my oldest also has ADHD. So it's like on another level. It's
God. Yeah. Oof. Yeah. If you went upstairs in my house right now, it looks like a tornado went through it.
If you looked on the other side of my computer, it's Magnetiles, Lego. I don't know how they come down in the morning. I'm like, we have like 30 minutes before like dropping off at school and all that. And I'm like, you've destroyed the house. Yeah. Destroyed it.
Takes seconds.
Yes. And then I can't like take down anything because then they get mad and they come home. They're like, where's my tower? I'm like, it was in the middle of the living room. I couldn't even move. Like,
yep. Sounds about right.
Yeah. We have a kind of gang of boy moms. And with our friends who have girls, we're like, You got those girls sit so nice and they play so well.
Coloring, they color. I'm like, oh my God, my kids don't know what that is. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. They must have benefited though from those kids' books. I mean, were they getting some of that?
Oh God, yeah. I mean, I have a whole stash downstairs and they
Yeah.
still like go through it. And so we worked in the city for a while. And then when that office closed and we moved home, they were like, take as much of the stuff as you want. And I kind of took way too much.
Oh,
I had
as you
like
should.
boxes of kids' book stuff. And I mean like 4 copies of each book. And kids, all my friends started having kids. And I'm like, okay, here's
Perfect.
one for you. Here's a book.
Yeah.
Like, and then I like kept a ton for my kids, but then it was like, how many of these books can one child have? Like, I need to start donating some of it. I'm keeping some because it's like has sentimental value.
Yeah.
But
Sure.
grandkids, I guess, but that's so far down the line.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah. Too much. Yeah. My husband's like, are you kidding me? What are we going to do? Store it in the attic?
Maybe. Oh, that's funny. Well, okay. So we moved past kids' books. We're designing. So I will say personally, I don't think I really ever felt like I had a personal interior design style until I moved into my current place. And then I really was very excited to, oh no, I feel different about it now. I feel like I know what I like and much more confident.
Yep.
But it took me a while. I think in years past when I just had like apartments and I would try to decorate really quick because I was just eager.
Yep.
Yeah.
I took my time and I think it made a difference. So I am curious, like for anybody who might be getting into a new space, like anything that you would recommend them start to think about when they're thinking about designing it.
I think first, mood boards, Pinterest is always great. See what you like. See if there's a connection between all the images you like, colors or patterns or something. Go slow with design. I think a lot of people are like, my room has to be perfect. It needs to like Instagram ready or something. And it's like, no, it does not.
Yeah.
I mean, my house is not perfect. The couch I'm sitting on right now is disgusting. I can't wait to get a new one.
I need a new couch too.
Yeah, I'm like embarrassed to be like, oh yeah, I do interior design. And then they come to my house and it's like, oh my God, your couch. And my husband's like, yeah, I'm not paying for that right now.
Yeah, blame the boys.
Yes. But I think like some things I would say, even if you're using existing furniture or getting thrifted finds or whatever, look at scale of stuff is huge. So like if you have a smaller room, don't put giant furniture in it. It just does not work for the space. Rugs is another big one. My biggest pet peeve is a rug that's too small. So, like, you know how some people like have a rug that like just the coffee table sitting on?
Yes.
Yeah.
You really want a rug that like fits the entire room almost, and all your furniture should really be sitting on it, or at least have like the front of your sofa legs on it. It makes like the biggest difference. It'll make your room look a lot more upscale. I like to start with a rug too because you can pull colors from that.
Smart.
Window treatments are like another thing of mine. I feel like they make or break a room. Good window treatments, they're practical, like you're in a bedroom and you black out curtains or black out Roman shades or something like that. Those are areas I also would spend money on is window treatments. And then once you do start buying furniture and you feel comfortable in it, like well-made furniture makes a huge difference. They make furniture with good fabrics now, like Performance, where they're stain resistant.
Yeah.
They can withhold children, pets.
Oh, I need that.
Yes. There's a lot of good options in there. I mean, some are higher end, but there is some more affordable options out there. But that's my next purchase. Is definitely a couch.
Same.
Yes, I need it.
I mean, you spend so much of your time on your couch. Like, you know, I can see why investing in something that's going to be sturdy, durable makes a difference.
Yeah. And also, like, I'm someone with a bad back. Like, a good mattress and a good place to sit makes all the difference. Like, in the world.
Need a good mattress.
Yes.
I hadn't really thought about that on the rug front. Like my rugs, I have just kind of plain rugs and I've been thinking about kind of getting new ones. And I love a pattern rug. Like I love, and it, especially when it's kind of subtle.
You're
Brittany,
talking to me.
Yeah. No, it really does make a big difference. And I totally hear what you say about getting something that is the correct size. Like, 100%. I don't want to say cheapens the room, but it does. Yeah. It cheapens the room. Yeah.
And it also makes your room especially if you have like a big open floor plan, it makes it look like everything's just floating. And you like really want to like section off your spaces. Like I know my mother-in-law, her kitchen, dining, and living room was all kind of one space, and she had a rug that was too small, and she liked one that I had in my house, and I'm like, get it. I go, but don't take this wrong way. Get it bigger. You need a bigger one. And once she did that, it like made her living area, like her sitting and TV watching area, like a separate area. And it just really brought the whole space together.
I feel like rug shopping is always very overwhelming. That's my only thing. And like, it's kind of hard online. And the colors are never exact.
And you don't know. Yes. They're not. Rugs can be very expensive. And people are afraid to spend the money on them. But like 100% wool rug is like one of the best investments you can make because they're actually easier to clean. Some of these cheaper ruggables and all that.
Yeah.
I don't really understand how they work because I'm like, can you really put a 9x12 rug in your washing machine without your washing machine breaking?
No.
But they don't last. They stain easily. We tell a lot of families with kids and dogs, we're like, I'm telling you, the wool rug, it's easy to clean.
I'm Googling this right now.
It's durable.
Look at it after.
They are expensive. And you can find some that have, a mixture of wool and something else like cotton but they make a difference.
Seem that bad.
I have a ruggable runner and it was really cheap, but I'm not like hard on it. Like I don't have any pets and obviously I don't have kiddos like running around on it. And it is very much always coming up. I'm always having to adjust it. It's, I
have one, it's not a ruggable, but it's like another one. It's like a flat, cheap rug in my kitchen. And I can't believe how disgusting it's gotten. Finally to the point where I was like, it's not worth having down because it looks disgusting. And I've done like steam cleaners on it, everything, and it just does not come up.
It kind of sounds like, because I think that's something too, right? Where you think about getting a new place, it's balancing your budget. Obviously, you see the vision and you want to get it all. You can't always get it all. So it sounds like when you're thinking about when do you splurge, when do you pull back, rugs, like solid furniture, you're going to use sofas, mattresses, like windows, invest in those things. Is there a place that you would say maybe you can skimp a little bit or like be a little bit more frugal?
We are not afraid of using a Target side table, ottomans. They actually have the threshold ottomans we use quite often. And you can also like buy it and eventually if you want to pay for it, you can get it reupholstered into something else. You can find some good dining room chairs that are cheaper, although I've done that and my dining room chairs are now all broken because boys.
Toss up. Those boys.
They're like so rough on them. I'm like, gosh.
Yeah, everything's a playground.
Pillows can be very expensive.
Pillows can be crazy expensive.
Yeah. Like, designer pillows with designer fabric can get really expensive. So there's a way of mixing in high and low. Maybe you just do 2 designer pillows, then you add a cheaper one.
Yeah.
A Target one.
I think most of my pillows are like Marshalls.
Home Goods.
Home Goods. Yeah.
I love Home Goods.
Okay, good. Yeah, me too.
I could live in Home Goods.
Yeah, Home Goods the best.
It's like when I'm feeling down, I'm like, I gotta go to Home Goods.
Yeah, I can always find something. It's so like $12.99 every time.
I gotta get there.
Yeah, it's like the thrill of the hunt. Like I love Home Goods and like a good thrift store. If I can walk around a good like vintage store and just it's like eye candy to me. But yeah, I love a Home Goods pillow. The only thing with those, sometimes this is so picky, but the inserts that are in them are not the greatest. So sometimes I will go and buy like a nice down insert and the cover's fine, but now the insert's nice and plush, keeps its shape.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. I mean, I love photography. I have so many photos in my place, but I'm not crazy about frames. Like I will skimp on frames for the most part. If they're like, if they're small, I know when people get like a bigger thing framed, they'll like, I feel like Brittany, your husband loves like a good frame and your house looks amazing with all the posters that he has in frames. But those like, and he like gets good ones.
Yeah, I mean, he has some, like, he's a lot of posters that he is slowly but surely getting rid of. There's only 2 that I will allow in our, like, upstairs living space. So let me just preface that. I don't have posters everywhere.
I'm not
but, like, his favorite ones, like, he'll get them. I mean, they cost, like, $200 to $300, but, like, with a nice mat and a nice frame. And you can tell the difference.
Oh, you can. We use FrameBridge a lot.
Oh.
It's the one where you used to be able to just mail it in, but now they have like a frame bridge in Wellesley. They're all over the place. There's one in Boston, but you go and you bring your artwork and they have frames there and they do it for you and they do a great job.
Oh,
And they even have like gallery wall packages and stuff.
Oh, okay.
It is pricey, but it's really well done.
They do make a difference. But again, I think little ones, I'm like good with just going cheapo for those for the most part.
We like, so we're talking about like seeing a project through to the end. At the end of the project, we schedule for a photographer to come and photograph the spaces. And that is when I run to Home Goods and I get the stuff to style it, like small picture frames, little trinket dishes, stuff like that. We'll get some other more personalized things, but for the most part, like filler books, like coffee table books and all that. We make a run to Home Goods and see what we can find and just fill up the spaces so they photograph well.
Yeah, we've recently become into using like books as like decoration.
Yep.
Love that.
Little stack on the coffee table.
Well, actually, I had a question. So do you do people's houses mostly, or is it like corporate or what?
We're mostly residential. I would love to do like a restaurant at some point or a cafe.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
That would be cool.
I always say that. I'm like, whoever's designing restaurants, the interior, that must be such a cool job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even when I was a graphic designer, I was like, I want to get a job where I can design their menus and like their logos and all that stuff. Never got one of those, but it'd be so cool and design the whole restaurant and the look of it.
Yeah.
So we mostly do residential. We do small renovations like a bathroom, or we now have done a lot of new builds. So we're there for the whole thing. That's been a lot of fun. We've had a couple this past year where it's like you're starting from the beginning. You can, help with the room sizes, changing the plans, because sometimes the plans don't make sense and you have to move a window or something like that. It's so nice to be able to get there, instead of like going into a house and it's like, well, removing that window or moving it is going to cost a lot of money. There are renovations where we do it. We just did a bathroom in Milton where we did it was a window in a shower and we had to take it out. It was all rotted anyways. And we made it smaller, moved it up so that the shower wouldn't hit the wood and rot it again. But yeah, the new builds are fun. It's fun to work with a general contractor too, from the beginning to the end.
Yeah, that's cool.
When you have a new client, like what is the first step normally?
Yeah, I was just going to ask that.
Usually we do either a Zoom meeting or an in-person meeting just to see if we're a good fit. Sometimes there's people who they're only looking for a couple things and it's like, it's not really worth our time.
Yeah.
And you kind of have to tell them that. Or there's some people who want the moon, but then they're like, I only have this much money. And you're like, it's not possible, especially with like our time. It doesn't work. So once you feel like this is a good fit, we send them a proposal, they sign it, and then we get going. We come back again and we measure the room and go from there and start getting stuff ready for a presentation. And then we meet with them again, present the design. Usually we have at least 2 different variations of the design, sometimes 3. We go through that with a client and then they let us know, like, no. Sometimes right at the presentation, they're like, actually, they see something like, nope. So
really?
Take it right out. If we need to, we come back with a second pass design, show them, and then from there, it's go time.
Do you ever have like people that like you don't align with their style? Like it's like not your style, but you have to like decorate it?
We do. So there, like, yes and no. It's kind of fun. It's a challenge.
Yeah, I could see that.
It's fun. Even like actually Olivia, who I work with, and we kind of have different styles. I lean a little bit more traditional, I would say, and she likes a lot more fun pattern, colors. She grew up in Peru, so she's like surrounded by different culture, and it's awesome. And she's actually made me now be like, I almost want a second home so I can do a different style.
Yeah.
I need like beach house to do like my fun patterns. But yeah, so there are clients that sometimes it's like, this is not really my thing. But then once you get going, you're like, oh, like this is fun. This is different, but it's fun.
Yeah.
We just did that bathroom where we moved the window. They wanted a pink bathroom.
Wow.
And like, yeah. And the husband wanted it too.
Oh, okay.
So we did pink tile we had this black floor, terrazzo floor with pink, green, different color marble. And at first it like, when they said pink tile, we were like, what are we going to do? And we like took a while to marinate and we're like, okay. Then we went tile shopping and we're like, no, like this is awesome. Like, I hope they go for this.
Yeah.
And we had some different options and they like were like, this is exactly what we wanted and ran with it. And then the final product, it's like not something I probably would put in my house, but it looks so cool.
Yeah. I could see how that would be like fun.
Yeah.
Was that one of the more challenging projects you've worked on? Like what was the most challenging project do you think you've had so far?
They all have like little challenges or problems that pop up. I think sometimes the most challenging is when the client doesn't fully trust you and you're always feeling like you're having to prove why you're making these decisions. And or if they're like, they Google everything that you present and then they're trying to find the cheaper like knockoff version or something that can be a challenge. And you're like, well, there's a reason we pick these. It's vendors that we work with. We know the quality.
We know how it's going to look.
Look. Yes. Like, so brass. So gold lighting and hardware and all that. Every manufacturer's brass looks different. So when you start buying a light from one place and the hardware another or faucet from another, you're going to have like 5 different golds in the bathroom or whatever room it is. So it's like trying to convince clients, like, please just trust us. We have your best intentions in mind. Like we're going to make this room look really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you're not trying to like upsell them on things that aren't valuable.
Yes, exactly. And
do you feel like most of your clients are into design or they're more just like, I don't know how to design, so I need to hire someone?
Mixed bag. Because we have clients who are into design and just don't have the time. They work a lot, have kids, all that. So they're like, they know what they like, but they trust you and they're like, just do it. We know it'll come out well. And then there are some who are like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, please help me. I know I like, purple or something. Like,
I think there's like, I mean, if you don't know where to start, it's very overwhelming.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah. Like I've been there. I feel like it is, you kind of just, and it's once you get a few of like your basic, once you start to get some direction, it makes it a lot easier. Mm-hmm. Something you said made me think just when you're talking about brass and gold, it's going to look so different based on the lighting. That was something that was so my place is like pretty much all open, the kitchen and the living room. And I have floor to ceiling windows at like the end of it. Mm-hmm. And that's the only windows in the main living space. When I got in, I was shocked at how things looked so different, like further back in my kitchen where it's a little darker and there's not as much natural light versus at the front. Like, and the wall, the paint color.
Yeah. Paint color's hard.
Paint color is very hard depending on your lighting and your windows.
Yes.
I'm terrible at picking up paint.
Yep.
Same. Honestly, that was probably one of the more difficult parts. I had like 6 swatches. I think I ended up going with a totally random one. I think I went with the one that your parents have, Britt, because I was like, oh, I like how this looks. And maybe should have rethought that because it looked a little, I mean, I like it, but it looks a little different depending on the lighting of the day. Mm-hmm. And that's definitely something, pro tip, people, be aware, check it out during different times of day because the lighting's going to mess with your paint.
Yes. You can buy, they're kind of expensive, but what's the brand? Sample Eyes. They make those like big sheets. You can stick it on the wall. Some paint stores will have big sheets that you can buy from them too. We do that all the time where we get a big swatch or we buy a pint and we literally just paint on the walls.
Yeah.
Don't just do one wall. Do a little of all because depending on the light.
Yeah, that's a good tip.
Especially whites. Whites can pull yellow. They can pull green.
Yeah.
They can pull pink. They can pull blue. Like it can be really hard. My house is a bungalow style and we had a walk-up attic and it was only 2-bedroom, 1 bath, and there's 4 of us now. So we ripped off the roof and we built a second floor. Nice. But even I made a mistake like painting. I'm like, I painted one room and I'm like, no, this is not what I envisioned. The color is way off. I'm like, why did I just like not try? Like I know better. And then there I go, getting like 10 different samples. And my husband's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I need to pick the perfect color. Before we have these painters come, I'm going to pick the right color. Like I have it in my head, but I need to make sure it looks good on the walls. And it made a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. What like colors and stuff are in right now?
Oh.
So I think we went through this very gray phase for a while, which
Yeah.
I never was fully into because I just think it's so sterile. I don't mind it gray, but like everyone's houses were gray.
Yeah.
Facts. What was that big popular color? Pewter, something pewter?
Yeah, Revere Pewter.
Revere
Oh, yeah.
pewter everywhere.
My mom definitely knows
the
that
other
one.
Also has
Gray
that.
Owl was another big one. Right now, it's a lot more warmer tone. So like almost like a putty color. Like I'm trying to think. It's like an off-white, but a little richer. That you'll see in kitchens a lot now instead of a bright white kitchen. Richer tones. Browns are really big right now. Darker purples or burgundies are big. Green.
Oh,
Green might be a
wow.
big scene. Yeah.
See that?
Always blue. I mean, I feel like blue is almost like a neutral to me. But yeah, warmer, richer tones are in now. And pattern, which I love. Like people are into wallpaper now and mixing patterns, and it just makes a big difference. It makes your room just look more interesting, and I don't know. That's something I'm doing in my own house. I'm now trying to incorporate more and more patterns. I'm trying to convince my husband to let me wallpaper. He's very against it because think of like the old school wallpaper. Like I even grew up with rooms wallpaper that I was like, I don't know.
Same.
Yeah. And I know it's a pain to like take off, but a good wallpaper it makes the difference. Yeah. It's beautiful.
Yeah. My mom loves to do wallpaper in the bathroom.
Yes.
Yeah. I want to do some kind of wallpaper, but
I have a little closet that I did one wall of a bright blue and white pattern wallpaper. And I love it. It's like, because it's a very loud pattern, but I felt like in that space, it was kind of small enough that I like really liked it in there.
Yeah. Small spaces are the best. Like powder baths, best place to add wallpaper. And I think it's like the best room to like just go wild. It doesn't really have to work with the rest of your house. Like have your powder bath be this unexpected, like you walk in, you're like, whoa. This
True.
That's a good point because you can't really like necessarily there's only so much you can really like decorate the bathroom. Like the structure of it, in and of itself is going to be the design. So it's like that's really kind of the only big thing you could probably do to make it different.
That lighting, I'm huge on lighting. Beautiful sconces. And there's a lot of cool mirrors out there too. Like
I love mirrors.
Yeah, a good like showstopper mirror in a bathroom makes it. Because you're right. It's like, I mean, you could have fun with a vanity and a vanity design or the color of it, but there's only so much that goes into a bathroom.
Right.
Yeah.
And tile. I mean, tile makes a bathroom.
I didn't realize that, I would love, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking of like a deep, like green or a maroon. That I actually really like that kind of vibe. We did my son's, before we added on our addition, we did my son's bedroom, like this deep, deep green. It's now like their playroom. And then when we moved him upstairs, my son still wanted the green. And so it's a bigger room. My husband's like, I don't know if I want the whole thing green. I'm like, no, I want to do like a half wall, like a high half wall wainscoting. And then upper will be like it's simply white. So it's just a nice white. But I did the bottom around his room green, but I'm like, the only way this will look good is if I can also paint the trim green because I did not want to have white trim green and then white. And I'm like, that means the windows, that means the closet doors. And my dad, my husband, everyone was like, no, that's not right. I'm like, I'm telling you, let me just go and I will prove you wrong. And then when we got it done, everyone now comes in, they're like, wow, this looks really good. I'm like, oh my God. Thank you. You just got to
send us a picture.
Thank you. Oh yeah, we should get some photos. Yeah. Yeah, that's really funny. You're like, trust the professional.
Yeah, you're like, this is only my job.
Yeah.
I'm always scared to do a darker color on the wall because I don't want it to look small, Like, does it make it look small?
Not usually. It can make it cozy, but no.
Yeah.
So I think what's really in right now is called color drenching. I don't know if you've seen this, where like everything, your trim, your baseboard, your walls, and even your ceiling are one color.
Oh.
And even if you have built-ins in there, it's the same color. It actually looks beautiful. It it does not make a room look small. It's just so cozy. It's beautiful.
What is it called? Color trimming?
Color drenching.
Oh, drenching.
Color drenching.
Googling so many things.
You have to convince people to like paint the ceiling too.
Oh yeah.
That is hard, but
I feel like
paint the ceiling, it looks good. Or you can people wallpaper ceilings too, and that looks really cool. Oh,
I've never seen that.
You can add like a pattern on the ceiling. It looks cool.
I'm looking it up too.
Yeah, this color drenching, it reminds me of Monica's apartment in Friends. I don't know. Does she have that?
I think she yes.
Great reference.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see this. This looks very elegant. Like the photos that I'm seeing.
We did one where we wanted it to be like a man cave, kind of like a library.
That would be cool.
Like a man's office. Like those kind of rooms I scream color drenching to me.
Yeah.
Who are you following when you need inspo? Is there any designer or maybe social media influencer?
So many people. So local designers, I follow Meg McSherry, Hunter Hill Interiors. They do a little bit more traditional but fun, vintagey finds. Another one, Studio Borges, who's local. She has such cool style. It's a lot of pattern, color, different shapes in the furniture, like just very layered look, which I love. Like there's just a lot to look at in her spaces. Oliver James, she does a lot with wallpapers and pattern fabrics. Her stuff is beautiful, and she's a young designer. And then like for big name people, Amber Lewis, I don't know if you've heard of her. She's like kind of like a Studio McGee-ish. She has her own furniture, and Studio McGee, I like. Her stuff at Target's cool. We use it for stuff. For a while, I didn't like her style just because I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But now she's done more with color and pattern and stuff that she's growing on me more.
Was it a little too like subdued?
A little bit. And like also her style is like everyone wanted what her houses look like and the Target line and all that. And it started to look like every house.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like Joanna Gaines' line at Target had a bit of that effect.
Yes, she was the same. It was like everyone wanted that modern farmhouse style.
Yes.
And then it's overdone.
Yes.
Like even new builds now, everyone's doing these white houses with black. And at first I love that. But now I'm like, why does every house has to look the same? Like, can we do something different?
Yeah. Very trendy.
Very trendy.
I agree. I mean, I love the look, but when everyone has the same look, it's tough.
Like 10 years from now, you're going to be like, oh, they obviously did that in, like the early 2020s.
Exactly.
Yeah. I definitely think that I've started to enjoy color more. Like I would say in my house that my bedroom's probably the most colorful. It's a lot of like burnt orange, like burnt yellows and like kind of like dark wood and stuff. But you know what color combo I love? And I'm thinking I need to find a way to incorporate it in my house because I don't have it yet. I love like a bright blue and orange combo.
Ooh, yes.
I feel like that is so fun, so bright. Like I just love it. And
we did one of my favorite projects. We did a dining room for a couple who love pattern, who love color. Their dining room table, we did this bright orange lacquered stand. It's so hard to explain. This big table with orange. The base was orange. The top was wood. But the wallpaper was blue. They loved orange. So they had orange pieces throughout the house. And then when we did their basement, we did a lot of blue and orange too. So we had this wallpaper. It was a huge basement. This cloud wallpaper. We did a big navy blue sectional. And then on the sectional, we had bright orange pillows. We had an orange little side table that was cute. We brought in a little bit of green, bright green, but it was like such a fun project and fun basement. They were a great client because they were just like, we trust you, we like it. And it was just a fun project to work on. I'll send you guys pictures of that because
I'm dying to see all of them. I'm like,
at first I was like, orange, I don't know if I could do this. And then we started going. I was like, oh, I could do that. I love that.
Yeah. Thinking outside the box.
Yeah.
Are there any other color combos that you're really into?
I'm really into, it's weird, but I'm into like these deep purples right now.
Love it.
It's on cabinets. It's like, I want to do a mudroom in deep purple. Like that is like on my list. And color drenched. I want like the cabinets, the walls, everything. We just convinced another client. She thought we were crazy. We did these like, what was the color called? Mushroom something. It was like this like brown. I can't explain it. Brown putty color. And at first she was like, yeah, let's do it. And then we painted her cabinet. She was like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if I like it. And we're like, just wait. get used to it. And now she's like, I absolutely love them. Like, I'm so glad I went with that. Like, it looks so good. It looks so rich. And then she has like brass hardware on it. It just looks so good.
I love that.
Yeah, like cabinets and stuff, color cabinets, that's in too, right? Like,
Oh yeah. Definitely.
But I do feel too, like when you have someone who does something like that, it's a very bold choice. Sure, it might be a little scary, but it looks so cool after. And obviously you're doing it for yourself, but you also want people to see it. And it almost like makes you feel more sophisticated.
Yes. Yes. And then people come in, they're like, whoa, I haven't seen that before. And like, that's so cool. Like,
well,
oh yeah.
Yeah. So unique.
Just color drenching over here, whatever.
Whatever.
Oh my gosh, this was so fun, Sarah. I'm like spinning in ideas.
Well, we can come. You can come back.
Okay, I'm in.
Literally come back anytime. Yeah, this was a blast. We hope everyone enjoyed listening to this episode and that you all run to your Pinterest board and get some inspo on some different design ideas.
Yeah.
We will be back on Friday with a regularly scheduled program.
Make sure to like us, follow us, comment at us at snitchinpod on TikTok and Instagram. Go to our website, www.snitchinpodcast.com, and tell everyone you know about us.
Sarah, thanks so much for being on.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much. This was awesome.
You'll have to come back.
I will.
Definitely.
Thanks, snitches. Bye.